names in different area codes. Majoma bwanji mwe bantu. Let's discuss. I'm such a clown, I swear. I'm such a clown. I got her in different area codes. Majoma bwa. I want to see if the comments can come on, because the other day they are not coming on. I couldn't read anything. So I hope they can. Can they? Let's see if you guys can comment, and maybe if I can see them from here. I'm gonna in different area codes. Feeding him pasta and lobster. Hi guys, how are you? How's your day? Don't mind my face. It's a disaster. So many disasters surround us each day. I don't even know if I'm singing the correct thing. Guys, can someone type something if you can? Okay, I'm sure you can hear me. Because I was trying to go live the other day, but I couldn't see the comments. So, if y'all can type something, then if it doesn't work out, I'm just going to go live on TikTok. Because it seems like Facebook don't like me. Can you type something? Because I can't see any comments. I hope it's not like the other day where I wasn't able to see any comments. I got in different area code. Oh, awesome. The comment finally. Making him boost that be mga tumboost wake tana masunga tuja. Tumboost tana masunga tuja tu wake. Chabota, hi. Wupe, how are you? And who else is? Helen, hi. Hilda, how are you? I'm low. You can't hear me. Look at the mic. My phone is a bit far for me, and I couldn't find my microphone. No, the baby is not yet here. You should send money for diapers and formula. Mulomo. You. Mulomo, guys. Ellen, how are you doing? You good? Oh, yo, wow. The problem, I missed that problem. Muzakani menyesa, simzakani. In fact, you guys, you just be telling me that Muzakani chaisa. Wakamoni showa, ndipo muzamono showa akopamoza meneyime, ka? The same people. Why am I so red? The same people mzamboni showa ini. Yimwa meneyime food. Nakozani buno bueno. Nakozani buno bueno ndo hapa Facebook imwe. This is not my first rodeo. This is not my first rodeo. You muzakani pontera uchoka mbatikane akani kama wanika so kama kavi mapimpo kumenzi. I'm not even here to talk about that shit. It's none of my business. It's none of my business. Because honestly speaking, I wish they could think for the child. I wish they could think for the child. I have been that other child before, and hey, it took a whole lot of inner work, child trauma, whatever it is, and I've healed from it. But when I was a teenager, I looked at things differently. And obviously, you can't go and tell a child, ungamuze omwana wandomuza mwana ati ujali kunyumba, that's why man pasa voice because ni mwana wa mnyumba, iwe ndio mwana wa panja. How do you even explain that nonsense to a child? Where do you even start from? And it is one thing that my mother never did. She never badmouthed my dad, ever. I've never heard any bad thing from that woman about that man, ever. She let me see things for myself. Yeah? She let me make my own conclusions and my own decisions. She literally forced me to have a relation. Like, she never, not even a single day, ever said anything bad about my dad, ever. My father, because not much of a dad, but a father, yeah, anyway. So, I understand the people that are saying, oh, a child in the home is a child that's going to get the what. I get that. I understand. I get it. Obviously, that child has everything. There's the love from both parents. But the thing is that the other child won't understand until they're old enough to get it. You can't go until a 13-year-old, a 15-year-old, a 14-year-old and tell them, no, because so obviously. No. That's a bitter truth, unfortunately. You can't. That child might not even, and I hope she gets to grow up, and I hope these mangwams can just sit down and think of the child. But then, I don't get, like, half of the time when baby mamas, sorry to say guys, half of the time when baby mamas are the problem. You don't want your child to have a relationship with their father because he hurt you. But you understand that child, that's the dad. Whether you like it or not, that's the dad. Unless he doesn't want that child, you obviously can't force that child on him. But even then, your child won't understand. They won't understand. They'll feel like, iwe. They might even hate you for it. Like I said, my mom, not even one up to date, not even one single day has she ever said anything bad about my dad, about my father. And then the thing is that even what transpired, I never heard it from her, but from my late aunt. You see how much she shielded me from anything that would make her look like she is bitter. And they need to have a healthy relationship for that child. Because that child might rebel and go, and that literally, guys, when they say how you're raised contributes to the relationships that you have in the future. Not having a male figure or a parent in your life, guys, you can be a woman, but you can't be a father. You can't be a dad. I'm so sorry. Those that say, no, on Father's Day, they want to wish themselves Happy Father's Day. You are not. And you'll never be. You never feel the void that child has. Never. You will never. I had an amazing stepdad. Amazing man. But there are times that I sat down and wanted, why didn't things between my mom and my dad, my father, work out? My biological father work out? I've even lived with my father for like a year, and that's a story for another day, or a story for a novel. Because my mom didn't want me to have a perception of my father of what she felt and thought of him. She made me make my own conclusions as I grew. Not because she was mad or hurt about what he did. And I think that's the best thing that she ever did for me, because I think if at some point she ever did anything to stop me from seeing my dad, or from me to having anything, or badmouthed him or said a whole lot, I think I would have hated her without realizing that she's not the problem. You women, when you like, guys, magonana na bantu ay. Mumana mongampanga ma flat screen. Ay. Or my cake. Do you think you're making cakes or my TV on my microwave? The moment you decide to have coitus with a man without using protection, the possibility of you getting pregnant is there. So before you even get to that point, do you think about if you had to get pregnant for that person, what kind of a father are they going to be? Are they going to accept you and your child or not? Because, truthfully speaking, a man will tell you what he wants and what he thinks. And women, we deliberately ignore those red flags. We'll go and do contrary to what he told you. And you expect him to change. You can't change someone. Who are you to change someone? A person makes a choice to change. You can't make someone change. But microwave. Because if you're gonna, even when you're using protection, there are times that yes, the breast condom. There's a possibility of you getting pregnant. Unless uribe. Then you can say, no, there's no possibility of me getting pregnant. Look at the kind of men that you are with. If I got pregnant, is this man going to accept and take care of our child? Sometimes man kako na conversations because woman be muni busy, mufusa na what's your favorite color. What's the favorite color is not even important. You have the discussions because obviously no one gets in a relationship to say, okay, this relationship might not end up in marriage or something long term. No one. Unless you tell me, I know you're just there for you are friends with benefits. So if you're going to bring a child into this world, be prepared and know the kind of person that you're having a child for. No, because what has the favorite color have to do with anything? Do you know that person's financial responsibilities, or how are they with money? What's their discipline towards money? If you had to get pregnant today, because obviously you're having sex, if you had to get pregnant today, is this man going to keep me and my child and accept that child? Because obviously no one can stop you from having coitus. No one. But know the people and do not ignore when he tells you something at our azaka chinja. Sanga chinje. Sinduwe mulungu tu chinje muntu. Ndiwe ndani? A man only a person, let me not even say a man, a person only changes when they make that choice to change. You can never change someone. And if there's something that men are clear about, is their intentions. They'll even sometimes tell you through a joke, but they are serious. So, iwe bas waenda, kwendo left right, monga kwenda kanta hapa mali. And then if you got pregnant, then you start claiming to say, he doesn't want to take care of his child. But he told you he's not ready. Yes, I know we should be holding men accountable for them creating something with you. But if we're being honest right now, you have the upper hand to stop that. You do. Not a man. Because iwe azakusiya especially ngati monga bajana mankana abana bali mu school. He was that you drop out of school. He goes on with his life. He was at 9 months. And then from the time that you get pregnant to the time that the child is like about 4 or 5 years old, that's when you have some free space, some free time, some free money to even do anything for yourself. The first thing, those who have kids, they know. The first thing when you have man is what doesn't my child not have? Then you come, say, oh, this man, he impregnated me. He's a deadbeat. But, anakuza. Atafuna tebe kupanga makeke. Na kukaminga. You still went ahead and go. What? If he doesn't want to wear a condom, don't have the sex. Because iwe ndio sasa lidamo vutikiramo iwe. Akakukanira iwe ndio sala uvutikiramo. Elonga naye ati what do they call it? Child support in Zambia. Akamatine ni bendrama. Zompasa za child support. Kapani 100 kwacha, kapani 50 kwacha. Nene mama also to a pass kukoti. It's not even enough to even buy your child a pair of shoes. So, at the end of the day, even if you are mamuna uja anakusia, anakuchitajani, if he wants to be responsible for his child, he's going to be responsible for his child, let him. Iwe your heartbreak ni yako, ni bine yako hiyo. The child is not involved because simu maganizabana. You are a broken woman raising a broken child. That child is going to see half of the shit that was posted on social media. And let me tell you something. If you know, as a teenager, a teenager, yo, it's going to be crazy, bruh. It is going to be crazy, and she will... I don't even want to imagine. I don't even want to imagine because personally, mine is not a celebrity. So I didn't get to see half of the things. My uncles would tell me this and this and this and that. And well, as he was doing not even the bare minimum for me. And I would always have to compare my siblings, my half siblings to them. Like what? You understand? I get it. The child in the house, that's in the house will be taken care of way better than you are. But that child won't understand until they are grown, mature enough to comprehend what is going on, to understand, and maybe to even try to put themselves in those shoes. They'll never understand. They'll feel like their sibling is getting way better and that child is the favorite. Imagine that's a child. She's gonna be growing and seeing all those things. So you obviously can't tell me the mother will go and tell her, or people tell her, no, the reality is that ujanimona hapa nyumba wazamo mpasa mo. How? If you've never been on that side of the fence, if you've never been a child on that side of the fence, you will not understand. And that's why I'm not getting the fact that people are telling me, no, the reality is that the child in the home. You think I don't understand? I get it. But who is thinking of that child? Nobody. They're all pitting against each other, doing nonsense, not thinking about what that child will go through growing up. They are not putting into consideration the trauma that they are making that child go through. That child is not going to understand that, oh no, because you're not in this household, so you will not be taken care the same as your sibling. They'll not. Tell me, you as a 10-year-old or as a 15-year-old, if someone had told you, oh no, your sibling is getting way better treatment because they're in the house with your father and your father has got a wife. How? How? That's not the which one is the child in the home? The child in the home, the one, the child to the wife. So at the end of the day, if you're going to create children with other people, think about your children. Look at, I'm going to give you an example of AKA. Those people are not even I think it only happened because it was a friends with benefits. So it was just supposed to be a coitus session, and then the child came along. And guess what? Even if the mom was hurt, that she's not going to be in a relationship with the dad. They put the child first. They put the child first. Your emotions aside, I don't really give a shit about how you feel. I don't even give a shit about what these three adults feel or are doing. My main concern is that child. Exactly, Pasha. Exactly. I had to grow up and see things for myself. There's never been a single day that my mom ever told me that, no, your dad did this, or your dad... No, never. Because she wanted me to make that decision by myself. Was I hurt growing up? Certainly. I had so much healing to do, to a point where I'm at a point. Have you ever grieved someone but they're still alive? That's what happened with me. So imagine you're telling a child, no, that's rubbish. Those three need to sit down. How are they gonna go forward with this child? Okay, let's co-parent in a healthy way. No, my child can't come and stay with you, but can they have holidays, weekends, or whatever? She takes her, and they create a bond even with the siblings. Because at the end of the day, the parents will not be there. It will be the children. And they will not have any relationship whatsoever. Nothing. Because the three selfish adults made the decision for them. The nonsense. Exactly. Because the main person is the child. They all better fix themselves. Because we can't even put the blame on one person. Because even them in the beginning, he was she got pregnant in 3 weeks. So kupanga man taking how long? It takes even 2 minutes. How long does it take? How long did it take for her to get pregnant? Hypocritical, isn't it? Anyway, I came here to show you my skincare products that I got from Arifan. I wasn't even supposed to come and talk about this shit. Plot twist was me talking about something else, but then I felt I needed to say that because people are misunderstanding my post and misunderstanding what I said because they were not. They've never been in those shoes. And just pray that your child will never be in those shoes. One thing that I vowed to myself is that my children will never have step parents. And I will not. No. Truthfully speaking, if I'm married to someone and they bring a child whilst I'm married to them, I'm sorry, I can't, because I'll mistreat that child. I'm not even kidding you right now. I'm gonna mistreat that child. Because of the hate that I have for the other person. So maybe the baby mama is scared that if the child had to go that side, if the other person doesn't like her, it will be they'll project that hate to the over the child. But we can't. It's my what ifs. You can't have what ifs when you don't even know, when you don't even want to make an effort. All of them don't want to make any efforts. Because again, that to beans to it was babinzi and dad. Useless. Leni, ona mangopanga makeke. Iyo basi wavula waenda wavula ona mangopanga makeke or my TV, my flat screen. Guys, let's be serious. The other parent is going to have a child for holidays and so for Exactly. I stayed with my dad for like a year when I was in grade 7. But that's a story for another. Yeah, that's a story for another day. That's a story for my book. I'm writing a book. I'm writing a book on my trauma, what I experienced from my lens. Writing it how I experienced it from my lens. Not anyone else's. I want to tell my truth. Not money guys, I came to talk about skincare products, man. Let me show you. I can't go over Sunday foot on any. But I hope they think about that, because that girl will be. It's sad. It's honestly really sad. Honestly speaking, I feel for her. Been there, but not everyone is like me. So yeah. So my face is looking this. Okay, they did an amazing job, Mercy. They did an amazing job, and look at her. Like he's gone now, but she's made memories with the father. She made memories with the father, and Nadia can still chill and hang out with the daughter because they had that relationship. Because at the end of the day, even if it was on Dani, that's their business. Even if it was a mighty break, once it's a mighty break. But one and their priority at this point. I don't even care for them. I don't care for any of them. I don't care what whoever birthday is better than what is. It's about the long term, the long term emotional trauma that they're creating for that child. Yeah, I saw that. Mercy. So yeah, it's all about the child, but then there are pieces of shit. All 3 of them. They're useless. Because there's no way you can just sit and just want. And the fact that he's a celebrity, it's so heartbreaking. Exactly. You move on. Life goes on. You move on. Too much sticker. Also, another to see happen. It's enough. You accept and move on and see the way forward for your child. End of story. End of story. Because I don't think the stepmom is a horrible person that they'll go and start mistreating the child. If that happens, then the child then can stop going there. But let that child have a relationship with the father, and the sibling. That's your business. It's not the child's business. It's not. Pasuko mwachana maheartbreak mwadodana mwapanga mwana manje mfuna kupanga mwana mumpange pon to pit against each other. Ni vipu bachabe mwe. Ni vipu wose batatu. Wose ada nzero mtu mbuno mbongo bongo sizokwana nende na nyimbo anapanga uti bongo bongo. Wose kwa bongo kwa sikokwana. Anyway, guys, let me talk about something else because they'll just start pissing me off now. I feel really bad, and they're suddenly just pissing me off. Trust me, if they don't fix this now, it's gonna be a bumpy ride. It's gonna be a bumpy ride. That's when it comes to birthday parties. Usually women are the men of the so. Why don't you just one in the question and the one sorry. That's the problem. That's what I'm saying, that you guys are misunderstanding. I think I've explained that and I've exhausted that. That's not what. So, Natasha. Thing is that if obviously, I think they had a party because she was at school and they just went to take something for her, it looked like it was done in a hurry. It wasn't even planned. And I think they had a party, like the mom made a party for her. You get my point? Okay. I don't really care about that. I even said I don't care about the birthdays and the whatnot. It's the fact that that child will not understand. Do you get my point? It's all about the child. It's not about the mother. It's not about the husband. It's not about the stepmom. It's about the child. You can't tell me that if they didn't hold anything, or if the mom is the one that organized everything, because we are just assuming right now the mom is the one that organized everything for B, for the birthday party, and the father didn't pitch in. What I'm trying to communicate with you is that these people, they have shown how toxic they are towards each other, and that child is the one that will get hurt. I don't care about Mwizukanji's heartbreak. I don't care about what the guy did to her. I don't care about the wife and what happened. I really don't care. I care about the child because I have been that child and I understand. No one is going to explain to her to a point that she'll understand and stop making those comparisons until she's grown and old enough to understand things for herself. Do you think if she had to go, like she was older for her to be even on the on social media and she got to see half of the things that were said and talked about, how are you going to explain to her that her father said, oh, she was conceived in 3 weeks, and the stepmom said, oh, she's even lucky that when I'm vomit. Mercy, I don't know. You see all these problems. The problems, all the three of them, the three adults, the three little pigs. Ndiye mavuto yavaja vantu. So at the end of the day, ine sinikearinga whether vazondane vanachita na heartbreak uyu anasiya ndani sivezopanga makeke vanapanga mwana. Daddy, they made a child, so they have to put their differences aside and think of the child. I don't give a shit about them. I care about the child and the type of life she's going to live, how she's going to grow up and how she's going to view those two on the other side. She's not going to have a relationship with her sibling because those three hate each other. God forbid for you Christians, as you say, the parents pass on, those two won't have any relationship. The siblings, they won't have any relationship. They won't have any because they've been pitting those children indirectly against each other. Because one will view the other themselves better and the other one will feel unworthy because their father doesn't give them the same attention because, oh, the other one is in the house. No, love. It's not about that. Put your bullshit aside. Think of the child. And if you want to cry about how he broke your heart or how she did what, it doesn't matter at the end of the day. The child should be their main focus. Create a healthy co-parenting. Rather than no, uyu ndana anashitachana, uyu anashitachana. Because I don't even think that child spends time with the father. Or she's ever spent time, not even a weekend with the father. Never. I don't think so. I'm assuming, but I don't think so. From the look of things, I don't think so. Was she at the sister's birthday party? I doubt it. Because why? There's no relationship. There's just negative energy. What's that? Just negativity. Okay, but this is sad. Ha! So mbuzi zija ziviri zikankhala zitatu zija. Vamaganiza chana, eh? Abraham. Abraham. So, sorry guys. But anyway, I'm getting a call. Just hold on. Sorry guys. Sorry. I got a call from my big baby. So anyway, it is what it is. Anyway, I came here to show you something, guys. My face is peeling. So I got some stuff from Arifan, and it's so itchy. Oh my goodness. That's why my spots look darker, and it's dry. Oh, and it is itchy. So I got this product. What is it? I'm trying it before my niece tries it, because I want it for my niece. So it's a peel. You only use it 3 times a week, but I used it 3 times in 3 days. I wasn't supposed to do that. I think that's why I'm peeling like I don't know. Wait, hold on. And then I also got the Koji-san soap. I have used this before. Oh god. Oh my goodness. I've used this before. I use it. You can use it to soak it like in your armpits if your armpits are dark, or your inner thighs. So before you bath, like 10 minutes before you 10 minutes before you go bath, you soak. You soak in your where it's dark, where you've got hyperpigmentation. So this soap goes in here. I usually cut them in pieces like this, because ukachuzinga chonse chisopo chima meotinga. So you cut in pieces and then you just use the pieces. And then my face is getting way lighter because I've barely been outside, guys. I think I need some vitamin D, triple D. I need triple D. And then this is the kojic acid powder. I got this one. Is how much? This one is 50 kwacha. This is from Arifan as well. Then the Koji-san soap is 100 kwacha. And then this, it has a soap as well that I need to get, so that I try everything before she tries it. This one is 120 and the soap is 120 as well. This one has got tretinoin and hydroquinone. So when you're using this, you have to be really careful. I'm very sensitive to hydroquinone because I get skin tags. So how's the powder I use? So you can add like a little bit of warm water, like make like a gas solution, and then you can add it in your lotion. You can add it in your lotion, or if you have a wash where you want to add, but make sure it's a lotion or a wash. Like personally for me, because I'm darker, I use something that doesn't lighten. So that's what I am going to do, because I used like a bit of it. So to activate it, just like add a bit of warm water and then add this, and then make it into a solution and add it to your lotion. And then the soap you can use, which is the soap. I cut this soap in 2 pieces, because if you use the whole thing, it will melt. And I had other pieces. I had like 3 pieces left from the other one that I had got last time. Bliss! It smells so good. Yeah. So this one is like a peel. So I think it'll help with like dark knuckles for those that lighten their skin. But you see how horrible my skin is looking. This face is moisturized. I wash my face and moisturize. But look at it. Yeah. So this is, I did, today is what, Saturday. So I used it on Thursday. No, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday at night. You only use it at night, because if you use it during the day, you can't use tretinoin during the day. It'll make your skin sensitive to the sun. Can that be used other parts of the body? This Yes, it can. I want to try it on my armpit. In my armpit. I want to try it in my armpit. It's actually quite strong because 2% HQ is a lot. It has 2% hydroquinone and 0.25% tretinoin. So for me personally, like when I started using tretinoin, I started from the lowest, which is the 0.025, and then I worked my way up to 1, and I can use stronger because I only use chemical exfoliants. I don't use scrubs on my face, so I only use chemical exfoliants, and then I do chemical peels as well. Like the last peel I got, which was the TCA peel from Derma Obsessions. That's where I go for my facials. That's where my esthetician is. I did a TCA peel. I think next I'm supposed to go for a microneedling. I think so. Anyway, so yeah, that's what I want to show you guys. So I'm going to make a video like on TikTok to show like the days, different days, how my skin is looking. And I can't pull the skin because if I pull it, I'm gonna hurt myself. So I have to let it lift by itself. No, I'm not burnt. I'm perfectly fine. My skin is not burnt. When I'm broken, just burn. So you said, I think the area the most that is gonna have the most peeling is here. Here. And yeah, that's why my pigmentation or like my spots look darker. Because of the same this. Wait, this. Okay? So those who've got acne scars and it's gonna make you peel, definitely gonna make you peel. The kojic powder is also gonna make you peel. So be careful how you use these two. Use them interchangeably. Don't use them at the same time because this is an acid. There's an acid here and an acid and the what is hydroquinone called? A melanin inhibitor. So using them the same time, the same day, that is recipe for disaster, my love. You go nyeka. Okay? You nyeks. Alright? Okay, so bye. I gotta go. I gotta call my man. He was calling. I gotta get. Okay? Cause he's here. Magwako na aphrodisiac. Pitala na tumatako to zizi. Okay, I need to have filter. Oh my gosh. But okay, imagine. Wago na basu mutu ambasa tumatako to zizi. If I was a man, I can refuse too. How are you gonna sleep with giving someone God bams? Bas wampaka na tuma bams to zizira. Have order. Come buy a product from Aphrodisiac Pleasures to warm you up because baby, you can't be sleeping. Pinya. No, tumata go to atara. Okay, bye guys. See you. I know I'm not. Oh, the aphrodisiacs, the enhancers. So go to, let me type it for you, baby. Let me type it for you before I go. I might not even save this video because I don't want makadas from camps where I don't know coming here because their husband is not blocked. Both of them are blocked. Let's see. Aphrodisiac. What's my page name? Aphrodisiac. Oh, pleasures. Okay, that's the name of my page. There are enhancers that help with body warmth, making you wet down there. You gotta give that wap. I'm gonna blogging in the Facebook pan. Munana kumadanjo ni na my feelings. Yajayo ochitirana utimpange ma TV na makeki kaya mona munga mapanga ma TV na makeki. Sangisha. Oh, wait. What's the name of the blue? Oh, this one. It's called a Maxi Peel. It's an exfoliant solution. That's the one that I use on my face. I'm literally peeling. So it's called the tretinoin hydroquinone Maxi Peel exfoliant solution. This is number 3, anti-acne, anti-hyperpigmentation. You can get this from Arifan. It is 120, and they also have a soap that is 120. So for the soap and the solution, I didn't get the soap. I need to get it because I'm trying these for my niece, so that if I have to recommend that she can start using them, I have to use things before my clients before they use them. I can give an informed decision based off that. So it's this. Okay? You only use it 3 times a week. So it's definitely gonna peel your skin. And then I also got the kojic powder, and this I refilled because I already had like 3 my cubes that I had from last time. So yes, you can use the Kojisan soap even if you are dark. You can use the kojic acid powder even if you are dark. It is a chemical exfoliant, okay? I only use chemical exfoliants. I don't use scrubs on my face. I haven't used scrubs in years. So yeah. How do you use the powder? I said you mix it with a bit of warm water. So you make a solution and then you can put in your lotion. And those that want to add it like in their your face wash, you can do that as well. But just use it in a face lotion or a face wash or a face cream that you don't use every day, because you can't use a kojic acid every day. And especially if you're gonna be using this, you can't use it every day. So you use them interchangeably. So let's say today you use this, right? Like with your normal wash, I can't get up from here to get my washes. But if you're gonna use like your normal wash, when you wash and then you use this and then you moisturize after. If you use this today, then tomorrow you can use the mixture of your lotion or cream that you mix with this. Okay? And then when you are using soaps or washes, especially a wash like on your face, use it for 1 minute. Like literally massage it into your skin for 1 minute. Because if you use it less than that, then you might as well just stop using those products, because you're not getting anything out of them if you use them like that. So you have to use it for 1 minute, right? Gently in circular motion for 1 minute, and then you wash off. So like for me personally, I spend more on the things that I leave on my skin than on my washes. But anyway, I use the CeraVe products and some of the ordinary products and these same ones. So I'll give you updates, guys, on how this goes. Guys, I gotta talk to my man. You guys won't give me the D. Okay? Like I said, come and buy the aphrodisiacs. Can't be moving around with good bums. Can't be moving around with the matakoto zizira. No. Okay? Comprende? Good. Bye. Have a good night. Have a great weekend. Stay safe. Okay? Stay safe. Yeah, I'm not saving this video. I don't like cards on my wall. When I go my card, I think we're even in love. Nayo Maps one at this point. We're in love. But anyway, guys, good night. And if you're gonna have sex, use condoms so that you don't make children with men that don't want to be responsible. Okay? My face looks scary. Bye.